first of all, welcome to the club. Welcome to the McKinney Chupacabras. How does it feel to be the team's first ever head coach?
It's an honor. I mean, I'm excited. You know, obviously I take pride in in what I do. So I think this is a great opportunity that I'm going to take with my heart and passion for the love of the game that I have, and just hoping that get the results that we need. And obviously, with the results, you have to have the guys to believe in your philosophy. So, and I think once we can get the group together and to mesh really well, I think it'll be a good start.
And what will your philosophy be going forward? You mentioned earlier that you don't want it to be a boring time for the fans, so you're going to be going all out attack.
Yes. So I mean, it's one of those. We're going to be a very organized team, right? But we're also going to take chances, right? Not play conservative. For me, conservative meaning playing back all the time. Why? Because are we afraid to attack? We got to take chances, right? I'm okay if we take 50 shots on target and we get 5. I mean, that's what it's about, right? I mean, if you don't shoot, you don't score. You don't take shots, you don't score goals, right? And what I want to do is I want to create this nail-biting team that is going to sweat, bleed, blood, for the fans.
How would you describe your coaching style then, on the training field and then from the sideline?
For me, it's all about little details, right? So for me, it's one thing I always preach. It's little details, and it's little details is are you on time? Do you have your gear on? When you step on the field, are your shoes still untied, right? So for me, it's all about that. The little details that are going to help, get you ready for the day, right? So for me, are you on time? Are you late? Are you that guy that, is part of the team or not part of the team, right? So those little things is going to be some of the things that I'm going to instill, right? Those are the things that I'm going to be looking for. A lot of these guys they're not going to realize. They're not going to realize that, I'm going to be looking at those little details before they even step on the field, right? So, for instance, like tryouts, it's all about first impressions, right? So for me, that's going to be one of the main keys that I'm going to look at. And obviously, if we don't train hard, we're not going to play well, right? So for me, I'm a hard worker. I've always been a hard worker. One thing that separated me a lot from as a kid was that I was just wanted more, right? So I want my boys to understand that if you don't work for it, good things don't happen, right? So, and it's just not a temporary thing, right? This is one thing I want to help them understand, that this is more than just soccer. I want to be able to teach these young men life skills, right? What better way than to bring it on the pitch, right? And me, I'm a very passionate person. Very passionate about soccer. My coaching is one of the things that I feel at home, right? And that's one thing that I has always done. And if I can help anyone get to that next level by just a little bit of the time that I'm going to have with them, then I'm winning.
How do you plan on using your experience at the highest level of soccer for this team?
It's just humble beginnings, right? Be a great teammate. Work hard. Just put your head down and work hard. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right? Who's the one that's willing to go through a wall for your teammate, right? Because I will do it for my boys, so I expect the same in return.
And finally, then, just talk to us a bit about how important the community is. We've seen them out today at this inaugural event. A chance to meet you. How important is it to then engage with that community, not just now but throughout the season?
I think it's massive, and the fans, the city, is part of. It's going to make the team, right? That's why we did this, and just the outpour support and people showing up today, just shows that this is going to be something that is put in the right city, right, for me. And for me, it's how can we get involved more with the city and get closer to our fans, right? And enjoy and have a drink, with sponsors here at Tups. You know, I think it's great for the community to get, what better way than to spend a Sunday afternoon here, you know, and just talk about soccer and just look at the future of what we have coming.
And just one more question, if that's okay. Just on the majority owner, Michael Hitchcock, who brought you to the club, sold you the idea. Did you know him before? How important was his role in bringing you to the club?
The role is, I've known Mike since I was a kid in high school, and I go back. You know, we go way back. It's just the same as Ed, you know. But Hitchcock approached me with the list or the opportunity, of possibly getting interviewed, and I jumped on it. You know, there's no hesitation. Absolutely, you know, anything that that I can do to help grow the game at this level. I mean, why not? You know, it's just something that it's the next. What I look at it is the next part of my life that I want to endure, right? The next chapter, and I believe that timing is everything, you know. So I believe that now, just personal life of mine, I just think that this couldn't have been a better opportunity to come, and you know, I'm so forever grateful for Hitchcock for just even considering me as a candidate, right? But even more to give me the head coach title as the first coach. I'm honored, and I will make sure that I honor him and the rest of the ownership and our fans by giving my heart, my soul, you know, my work ethic, you know, to possibly bring a championship, right? That's the end goal.